Hey guys, let's talk about vocab list number two. Just like vocab list number one, if you are a face to face student, you are likely hearing this conversation in class and therefore do not necessarily need to watch it unless it just makes you feel good to hear it a second time through. So let's talk through the words for the week. First one is sardonic, mockingly sarcastic or cynical. So again, sarcastic can almost be fun and funny and lighthearted. Sardonic is not. If an example, if I were to tell my 9-year-old old to go clean her room and she was like, "Clean your room," that likely would not go over very well because there would be a mocking tone in it. Eek, not good for her. The next one is elusive, makes references instead of direct remarks. Now, occasionally I am guilty of this as a parent. Occasionally I will say something like, "Huh, when was the last time that bathroom was cleaned downstairs?" And my implication is, go clean the bathroom downstairs. It's gross. Or, no, I just don't know who didn't put the roll of toilet paper or replace the roll of toilet paper. It's an instruction and it's not direct. So an elusive, like elusive, or is a reference. An allusion is a reference to something famous, but that's just what elusive is. It is making references instead of direct remarks. Not always the best way to handle life, but I'm sure that you know people who are like that, and maybe you are yourself. Onomatopoeia is one of the most exciting words to spell in the English language, and I'm sure that you know this one. Words like buzz or ouch, bang, words that sound like what they're representing. A flashback is an interruption of chronological time in a novel or movie by events from the past. If you are familiar with any kind of sequel, series of works, I'm confident that you understand the concept of flashback, where the movie presses pause, the character looks off into space, and then magically we're in a different scene from a long time ago. That is a flashback. Hyperbole, not hyperbole. Please don't say hyperbole. You're sophomores in honors class. That is hyperbole, and that is an extravagant exaggeration, just like every fishing story that has ever been told. The fish was actually this big, but by the time they finished talking about it, it was like off the screen. That's hyperbole. Consoling is comforting someone at a time of grief or disappointment. So, consoling can be a verb, it can be an action, it can also be an adjective. So, you can say the boy was consoling his neighbor when the tricycle got run over. Or you can say the consoling nature of the mother made her daughter feel safe. Consoling. Next, indignant. Feeling anger at unfair treatment. Indignant is like an offense against your dignity. It's your dignity being insulted. If a teacher looked across the classroom and accused you of cheating and you had not cheated and you knew you had not cheated, you would be like, I can't believe she said that to me. That would be indignant. Again, unfair treatment. Your dignity is being insulted. That is what indignant means. Simile, a figure of speech which compares two unlike things using like or as. Last week we had metaphor where we said Juliet is the sun. Well, if he had said it differently, if he had said Juliet is like the sun, that would be a simile instead. Dejected, saddened, depressed, dispirited. I like to think of dejected as putting rejected and depressed together. Dejected. I'm confident at this point or within the next couple of years, you will understand what dejected looks like. This is what you look like when you break up with that person. You're dejected. You're both sad and depressed, and you're just out of it. That's what that looks like. Diction is an author's choice of words. We will talk a lot about diction. So you can think dictionary has all the words in it. Well, diction is simply an author's choice of words. All right, there we go. This is list number two. Be prepared for sentences and tiny little pictures. Be prepared for the quiz. If you have any questions, contact me.